and current.
So I represent the Sadhguru group of companies. Along with me on this call is Mr. Kunal, who is our group HR head. I think you must have seen the audio visual already about Sadhguru and what is the scope of our work and where exactly we are present in all the countries in the world. So today's meeting is basically to address the concerns that have been raised in the press by the press themselves about certain happenings with one of our employees in Cameroon, which is a country in Africa. And for whatever reason, this matter has been going on without any restrictions as to what is right and what is wrong. So we are basically here to set the record straight and provide clarifications to any questions that you may have or any things that you have heard in the media or elsewhere, or you yourself must have read some of the reports. So we would like to go ahead with this with this meeting now, and I'll be glad to take any questions. I think there is a press release that has already been circulated to all the people who are attending this conference today, and if you can go through it, and if you've already gone through it, and you can ask your questions right now, starting now. Thank you very much. वो सारे गलत है। अब सारे गलत है या सही है, ये तो लीगल केस के द्वारा ही डिसाइड किया जाएगा, क्योंकि हमने पूरा लॉ के हिसाब से सारी कार्रवाई करी है। उनके अगेंस्ट 3 ऐसे केसेस हुए हैं जहां पे उन्होंने कंपनी की फंड्स और कंपनी का कॉन्टैक्ट इस्तेमाल करके अपने आप को सारे पैसे अपने आप ले लिए हैं। So we have given him enough chance to explain what is the reason, क्या हुआ था, what led to this kind of a behavior. But हमें कुछ उन्होंने हमेशा यही कहा है कि नहीं, I am not responsible. बट हमारे पास जितने सबूत थे वो सारे सबूत के बलबूते पर हमने पुलिस को भी इन्फॉर्म किया है, FIR रेज किया है। उसके बाद वो केस कोर्ट में फिलहाल अंडर रिव्यू है। So there are 3 cases of misappropriation and malfeasance and fraudulent activities. One of them is regarding forged theft or forged robbery that he had reported. And the second one is where he had taken funds from one of our clients and not deposited them correctly in the bank or correctly reported to the company. And the third case is where, again, in a similar fashion, from one of our sister companies, he has taken cash and he has taken what has been lodged against him. And all the evidences pertaining to these cases have been provided before the appropriate authorities as per the Comorian law. Currently, after hearing all the cases, the court has recommended judicial custody for him because that is the procedure that they follow. Now, this judicial custody is where he is right currently. So he is under judicial custody in the jail, of course. And the proceedings are carrying on. Once the proceedings are completed, then will be decided as to who is right, who is wrong, and what exactly he has done. And he would get the appropriate punishment for the acts committed. So this is the case. From our side, basically we are a business organization. It is not our job to get our people into jail in some remote country in the world. But at the same time, we also need the funds that have been misappropriated. We need them back. I think it's a very simple question, right? If anybody in any organization, if the employee is accused of misappropriation of funds or doing something which he was not supposed to do, which led to a loss to the company, that funds has to be made good. It's a very simple rule. On humanitarian grounds, and especially since the High Commission of India in Cameroon had also requested us, we had given the full opportunity to the family that you and your 1.5-year-old daughter can definitely go back because the case is against your husband. It's not against you. So Sadhguru, because of the network that we have, we had actually, in fact, even offered them that we will pay for the tickets, right? And we will bring you back. But they have denied that. And in fact, they have said that no, I cannot leave my husband alone, which I guess is a very personal choice, and we would not like to go there. Our legal proceedings we are bearing. Our legal proceedings, appointment of the advocate in Cameroon, payment to all for whatever FIR that we have been filed, etc. Everything is being borne by us. And similarly, I understand that he also has appointed his own lawyer. So there is clearly a case that he is also appointing a lawyer to fight his case in the court. How soon they want to get this thing sorted. So it's not something, you see, for us also it's a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of time of senior management, of local management going into this. So both sides need to, get this thing sorted. And okay, from this money I'll give you something, and then you come and you say that we have been held at gunpoint and the money is gone. That was the first case. The second case is where he took money from one of our customers. He forged a receipt. जब देखिए अफ्रीका में आज के तारीख में भी कैश इज अ बिग कंपोनेंट, लॉट ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शंस हैपन इन कैश. तो अगर हम कैश किसी हमारी कस्टमर्स जो है उन्होंने कैश धीरज जैन को दिया, धीरज जैन ने अपना रिसीट बना के उनको दिया, ये रिसीट भी फर्जी था और वो पैसे कभी कंपनी में आए नहीं. ये दूसरा केस. तीसरा केस था कि हमारा एक सिस्टर कंसर्न है, क्योंकि हम वहां पे सदगुरु ट्रैवल्स चलाते हैं और एक और कंसर्न है जहाँ पे हम जीएसए चलाते हैं, जीएसए जनरल सेल्स एजेंट और सर्टेन एयरलाइंस. उस ऑफिस में पैसे लिए उसने. अब आप लोग ये एक बात ध्यान रखिए, धीरज जैन वॉज द फाइनेंस मैनेजर, तो सीनियर पोजीशन पे था. वैसा नहीं था कि वो अकाउंट्स क्लर्क, अकाउंट्स पेएबल क्लर्क, अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल क्लर्क. अब फाइनेंस मैनेजर इज सपोज टू बी द रिस्क कंट्रोलर ऑफ द कंपनी. 13 साल से जो बंदा हमारे साथ काम कर रहा है, उसके अगर वो पैसा लेता है और पैसा कंपनी में जमा नहीं करता है और बाद में ये हमको कैसे पता चलता है? अब आप पूछेंगे हमको कैसे पता चलता है? ये सारे जो ट्रांजैक्शन है, हम एक एक ट्रांजैक्शन अफ्रीका में हम लोग मॉनिटर करते हैं, क्योंकि हमारा भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बहुत बड़ा है. तो जब मॉनिटरिंग में ये पता चला कि भाई ये इतने पैसे आए नहीं, तब उनसे पूछा गया कि ये पैसे कहाँ, और उसका कोई जवाब नहीं. This question has two parts to it, sir. The first part is that where did the crime happen? Where did the criminal activity take place? So the criminal activity took place in Cameroon, right? All the evidence, all the findings, all the investigation is in Cameroon. So that is the first part, and therefore this case has to be decided as per the rules of Cameroon. Point number one. Point number two, regarding bringing him out from Cameroon and repatriating him to India, I think that is something which will take time. I am not aware of any treaty between Cameroon and India about taking out criminals or whatever from there and bringing them to India to be charged. Again, in India, where would we charge him, sir? Where would we charge him? Under what section of the Indian Penal Code would we charge him? Because no crime has been committed in India. He hasn't taken, I'm sorry to bring up this reference, but in a lighter note, he hasn't taken any money from Indian banks, so the Indian banks are at default and then we have to bring him back. Thank you.